While many people think European nations were the first to abolish slavery, they often forget that the people who suffered the most were the real pioneers of abolition. Today, I want to tell you the story of Queen Nzinga, the strongest abolitionist of all and the unconquerable ruler of the Ndongo and Matamba kingdom, modern-day Angola. Even as a princess, Njinga was a powerful political force. She worked tirelessly within the kingdom of Ndongo to stop her people from being sent across the ocean as slaves. She even traveled to meet the Portuguese, using clever tactics like being baptized by the Christian church just to secure a treaty that would protect her people. In 1623, Njinga became the queen of Ndongo, and she immediately showed her strength. She sent an ultimatum to the Portuguese governor, demanding they follow the treaty that she had negotiated a year earlier. If they didn't, it would mean war. Her demands were clear. 1. The Portuguese had to leave their forts near the capital, Cabaça. 2. The Portuguese had to stop supporting the Njinga, a local group trying to destroy her kingdom with the Portuguese help. 3. The Portuguese had to release local chiefs, and in return, Njinga would release the Portuguese who were her prisoners of war. Njinga was a master of the arts of war from a young age. She used her skills to weaken Portuguese control. She also had to deal with the local puppet kings and queens who were installed by the colonizers. When the Dutch arrived to challenge the Portuguese, Njinga saw an opportunity. She made a strategic move to gain more military power by marrying the king of the Njinga, Kasanji, to help defeat the colonial forces. In 1624, she made one of the boldest moves in history. She declared all the territory she controlled in the current-day Angola to be a free nation. She didn't stop there. She sent her best soldiers to join the Portuguese army as spies. Once inside, they took military tools and recruited other soldiers to start a rebellion from within the enemy's own fort. The Portuguese were terrified of her. She became so powerful that they were afraid to attack her directly. Eventually, Njinga even dropped the name Anna that she was given during her baptism. She realized that Christianity was being used to make people surrender their bodies and souls to the colonizers. Queen Njinga was probably the first Pan-Africanist of history. Queen Nzinga wasn't just fighting for herself, she was a symbol of black unity and power. Her people loved her so much that they were willing to give their lives for her. After winning many battles against colonial forces, she was focused on building up the economy of Ndongo and Matamba so her people could be self-sufficient and stay free. Throughout her life, Njinga won many battles against the Portuguese. She understood that the Portuguese conquest, the church, and the slave trade were all part of the same system. She never surrendered, and she proved that African people were not the vassals of any foreign power. Her legacy of strength and independence lives on today, but forgotten by many.